Well, good afternoon and a very warm welcome once again to Fulham Live here on FFC TV. It's your old mate, gentleman, Jim McGullion here at Craven Cottage. It's the Fulham women's team in action, taking on Saltdean United. It's a big game, this one, in the London South East Women's Regional Football League. Both sides unbeaten. Saltdean United currently top of the league. 7 wins from 7 games. But Fulham right there with them. We've made a sensational start, really, at this level. The last game we streamed live, I remember, the opening day of the season for the ladies team at Fulham FC women's side. Took on Barking on that opening day back in August. We streamed that one live and it was a 6-0 win. Incredible afternoon here at the cottage. Let's hope we're in for something similar, although the opposition, as I say, as tough as it could be. We've swept all before us, really, the women's team, as well as the 6-0 against Barking. We had a 7-0 win away to Millwall, a 9-1 win against Ashford United. We beat Epsom and Ewell 13-0 in the cup. So incredible results, really. A 4-0 win against Sutton, only put 4 past them, and a 1-0 win against Dorking. But incredible goal difference, and as I say, at the moment, sweeping all before us, it would give you the impression that this side, the women's side, are too good to be playing at this level, and hopefully it'll be onwards and upwards. But this is the toughest test, as I say, and nice for the girls to be playing here at Craven Cottage, certainly for our women's team, and very much so for Saltdean, you would think. I don't know what sort of stadium they're used to playing in. The our ladies team, obviously, generally at Motspur Park. But massive thrill, you would think, for these young players to get a game in front of a crowd here at Craven Cottage. And it's nice to be back to a very miserable afternoon. Unfortunately, it's a Remembrance Sunday. Just about got away with it where I was at 11 o'clock. The Remembrance parade and service just about sneaked it by about 11:30. It started to drizzle, and all the kids were there, the Brownies and the Rainbows. My granddaughter was there with a rainbow troop carrying a flag, and they, as I say, just about got away with the kids before the rain started coming down. And to be fair, it hasn't really stopped since. Very grey up there on the gantry. I'm pretty much the only person in this Riverside stand this afternoon, looking across the Johnny Haynes stand into towards central London. You really can't see very much at all. Very, very grey skies. We normally see right into town and most of the buildings in central London, because we're that high up. But you just about see Charing Cross Hospital. There will be a minute's silence, possibly 2. The wreaths are being laid by the respective captains on the edge of the centre circle.
Laying wreaths this afternoon are Fulham FC Women Club Captain Evie Gay and Saltdean United Club Captain Georgia Bridges, who are also joined by Fulham FC Women's player Sergeant Kat Beaver, physical training instructor in the Royal Air Force. We kindly ask now that all those here at Craven Cottage remain silent and join us in a period of reflection that will start and end on the referee's whistle.
Well, there, the referee, David Gota, blowing his whistle. You may have heard in the background there, I don't know if you could pick it up, probably could, the dulcet tones of Jamie Reid, who'd normally be alongside me. Jamie filling in for Ivan Berry today as the official match day announcer. Ivan not available this afternoon. There goes Jamie again. Microphone's bigger than he is, but he's certainly making himself heard. The both sides, or certainly the Fulham side, going into a huddle. Saltdean in their red and black striped shirts, black shorts and black socks. Great kit from our point of view. Fulham in the famous black and white, still in that huddle there in the Putney End half at the moment. No Olivia Dale in the side. She's had to have surgery, Olivia, and she'll miss out. No Sophie Manzi either. But Ellie Olds and Georgia Heisman will be up front for Fulham. They would go to the referee, as I say, his assistant Ian Scull and Martin Oliver. Fourth official is Kevin Belcher. Well, still both sides in that huddle there, anxious to get the game underway, I'm sure, but at the moment it's all about taking on board those pre-match instructions. Both the captains are at up the halfway line, as you can see, with a referee, but everybody else deep in conversation for both sides. It'll be a good test this for Fulham. As I say, some of the results so far have been incredible. Steve J must be absolutely delighted. Not only with the results, I mean, to keep winning right from the start of the season, massively impressive. But as I say, some of the score lines remains to be seen whether we can do anything like that against Saltdean, because they have started so well themselves that it goes without saying that they're the strongest opposition we've faced, as they remain unbeaten. But, looks like we're ready to go. The officials in all black. I think it's an MCL injury for Olivia Dale, which is never great for anybody, so we wish her all the best with her recovery. The Fulham side in action, you've probably seen, but it's Amber Webber in goal. We've got Tia Foreman, Evie Gain and Ella Tagliavini in defence. Maddie Parsonson and Megaline Mendes will probably play wing-back roles. We'll have to see as we get underway. Betty Barron-Clark, Lily Stevens and Stella Gandy Morgan in midfield. Georgia Heisman and Ellie Olds up front, and Stella Gandy Morgan probably pushed on as well into an advanced position. Saltdean will get the game underway. Fulham attacking the empty Hammersmith end. There's only fans in the Johnny Haynes stand. As Megaline Mendes there gets her first touch, and so too Amber Webber in goal. Belts it out of play, just put under a little bit of pressure there. Quick start from Saltdean. Getting that ball forward down the right-hand channel, and Amber Webber, as I say, not taking any chances in goal for Fulham. Knocking it out of play. Throw in to Saltdean. Kirsty Barton with the throw. It's unusual actually, the Saltdean shirt with that plain red back, red and black striped front, and just plain red on the back of the shirt. Makes it a lot easier to see the numbers, to be fair, as Kirsty Barton gets that one forward. Megaline Mendes hooked it away. Very good strong challenge there, falling back in possession. Taken down the right hand side. Good work from Maddie Parsonson, the cross coming in. And the keeper there, Megan Lynch, in the vivid pink kit for Saltdean. Gathered that one comfortably. Decent cross though from Maddie. which we know she's capable of. The corners and crossing. The delivery always decent, and that wasn't a bad ball at all into the box, but the keeper was there. There's Ella Tagliavini for Fulham. Comes back to her. Amber Webber, Fulham keeper, returns it to Tagliavini. Out to the right hand side, gets it back. Slow build up. There's Lily Stevens getting it forward towards Stella Gandy Morgan inside the Saltdean half, but the visitors recovering there, managing to knock it back to the keeper. Megan Lynch and his Kirsty Barton at right back, ball up towards the halfway line. Megali Mendes knocks it infield, just with her thigh really, I think, just or off her knee, but we kept possession. Tia Foreman. Now it goes for Maddie Parsonson, infield for Betty Barron-Clark. Represented England at beach soccer, Betty. Who won the free kick. And Tagliavini will take it. Short ball forward, played back to Ellie Olds, or Evie Gain, I should say, the Fulham captain. And then Megali Mendes. Back to Evie Gain once more, the former Pompey player. She's picked out. Ellie Olds down the left-hand side. That's a good ball. Ellie will keep it in play. Cross coming in from the left-hand side. It's an opportunity. It went just over Maddie Parsonson. Decent looking ball from Ellie Olds from the left-hand side. We know what she's capable of as well. And just too high for Maddie Parsonson at the far post. Comes out eventually for a goal kick, but decent attack from Fulham. Evie Gain instigating it, the Fulham captain. Was that a foul? Ball turned out of play far side by Ella Tagliavini. Looked to have been shoved to the ground, but Salt didn't get the throat. Wow, look at that. Should be in the circus. Just slipped out of her hands, I think. Gets it forward at the second attempt. And Evie Gaines there to belt it clear. Someone moves out though in midfield. Spread out towards Philippa Milquist on this right hand side, but her forward ball looking for Molly Hill wasn't the best. Comfortable take for Amber Webber in goal. Floats the ball out to Megali Mendes. Left hand side for Fulham. Back to Evie Gain, back to the keeper, but quickly closed down. Didn't get too much distance on that, but got it out towards this near touchline. Return again, Megali Mendes with a header forward. It's hooked back in towards the edge of the box. Tagliavini got her head to it, and then Megali Mendes helps it forward towards Ellie Olds. She turns it upfield, and now it goes towards Maddie Parsonson on the right hand side. It was Georgia Heisman who found her, and she's continued her run into the box. In the end, Maddie's ball across the edge of the 6-yard area was turned behind. Got full stretch there by a Saltdean defender. It's going to be the first corner of the game in the 6th minute. And a decent ball in from Maddie, but a little bit too much pace. Georgia Heisman couldn't get on the end of it, but the defender couldn't take any chances either and conceded the corner. It's played short. Better ball in the second time, and it's unlucky. Good delivery. Just floats out of play. It was Megali Mendes with the ball in. Just out for a goal kick. Down the right-hand channel to Saltdean. Couldn't play football there. Certainly a decent looking side. Already you can see we've got a bit more quality about them than some of the opposition that we've come up against. Hence the position. 7 games played, 21 points. Oh, is there a clash of heads there? The ball's gone out of play. I think maybe the Saltdean player came off worst. Getting back to her feet though, I think it's the key to win it. You've got to be in it to win it, but she got a bang on the back of the head there, but she's back on her feet, seems to be fine. The ball went out of play for a goal kick to Fulham. Amber Webber plays it short and gets it back from Tagliavini. Goes long this time, the Fulham keeper, up towards the halfway line. It's touched in field, but it'll be a red and black shirt picking that up, but that's a poor ball forward, easily cut out by Megali Mendes. Good run from her, carrying it into the Saltdean half. In the end, there was a recovery from Georgia Bridges, the visitors' captain, winning it back, but then Fulham doing the same. Stella Gandy Morgan winning it back for the Whites, but in the end crowded out, too many red shirts around her. That's Lillian Tucker bringing it forward. Her ball was blocked off though, I think it was Maddie Parsonson away on the far side. It'd be a throw into Saltdean. Maddie Parsonson getting there, I don't think she can. It's just, well, she's managed to keep it in play. Lillian Tucker in the end recovered, and then Maddie, I think, penalised for the challenge from behind. It's going to be a free kick to Saltdean. Used across towards Kirsty Barton. That's gone out of play. They do look to pass the ball around, though. As I say, from a technical point of view, they do look a decent side, much better than we've come up against. It certainly won't be easy this afternoon. Maybe something wrong with that ball there, is there? Megali about to take the throw, but she's just thrown that to the referee and said check that. I don't think she's too happy with the condition of the ball, so there's a new one. It's the throw. And the Ols just couldn't quite get it under control. Saltdean get it out towards the halfway line. Nikita Winnit's after that, but Evie Gaines there for Fulham to turn it back to the keeper. Amber Webber, and long clearance up towards the halfway line. Oh, almost bounced nicely from our point of view, but in the end, Saltdean pick up possession. Winnit plays it into the penalty area. Amber Webber's quickly out there. Spotted the danger, out bravely, flings herself down, but flag went up. I don't know if they're saying there was a push in the back there from Molly Hill, the Saltdean forward, but could have just let play go on really. But free kick to Fulham. There's Megali Mendes, back it goes for Evie Gain. Betty Barron-Clark. Now moved it forward for Ellie Ols. Nice football from Fulham. Ellie with a bit of space to run into down the left-hand side. Plays it infield, gets it back from Lily Stevens. And the Ols got the goal there, I think, but it was charged down. There's a chance for Stella Gandy Morgan. And now Betty Barron-Clark feeds it out to the right-hand side. It's Tia Foreman, I think, waiting to receive it. Good ball into the box, a lovely ball into the box. Decent chance there in the end. The referee's given something there. It's stop play, but it's a lovely ball in. It was Georgia Heisman running onto it at close range. The keeper did well. Georgia just didn't maybe get a clean contact on it. We'll have to see the replay, but she certainly got something on it. It bounced off her body, I think, and Megan Lynch reacting quickly to make the save, but then the flag went up. Free kick awarded to Saltdean. That's a lovely ball in from the right hand side. Keep providing that sort of service, then the opportunities will come. Tackles are flying in. Ellie Olds did well to get a touch to that one, and then Stella Gandy-Morgan for Fulham. Lily Stevens pushing it across to the right-hand side for Tia Foreman. There's Lily again. Her ball forward was cut out, but came back to us, but we've given it back to them. Here's Philippa Milquist, but it's taken off. A good work from Megali Mendes down the left-hand side. Trying to check back onto her right foot, needs a bit of support. Eventually got it, but they're in sharply. Lily Stevens there, just waiting for the ball to come through, but it's touched out of play. And then Kirsty Barton there, I think, for Saltdean, just adjusting her boots or pulling her socks up or something. The referee allowed her to have a moment to do that, and there's one right in the face. That's a painful blow there for the Saltdean player. Ellie Olds, very close range. Naomi Robinson, I think it is. Ellie just trying to hook the ball over her shoulder, and Robinson was right behind her and took that full in the face. Referees had to stop play. It's on all fours at the moment and being checked out, but certainly that would have been a painful one from such close range. Getting to her feet now. Hopefully is okay. She's obviously having to just step off the field, but she's been checked out, had at least a preliminary check there, and seems to be fine. Or okay at least. He's going to drop the ball, the referee. Kirsty Barton just belting it forward, which was very sporting. Belting it straight through to Amber Webber to give Fulham back possession. It's Tia Foreman. Forward to Maddie Parsonson. Back to Tia Foreman once more. Nice footwork from her. She's lovely close control. She's done well to pick out Georgia Heisman, who switched across to the right-hand side. In the end, it's a throw into Fulham. Tia with the throw in, gets it back. Decent ball into the box. The keeper was struggling. Flag's gone up. I think the assistant on the far side is saying the ball went out of play and came back in again. It's a goal kick to Saltdean. It's Kirsty Barton. Long ball forward, cut out by Evie Gain. Good battle in midfield. Both sides well up for it. Saltdean now on the attack down the right-hand side. Good work from Philippa Milquist. Hopefully we'll get it clear out of the box and out of play. Throw in to Saltdean. Quarter of an hour gone virtually. I don't know, the goalkeeper really called upon so far, but good open game. It certainly looks as if we're not going to have things all our own way this afternoon. I don't think there'll be a 9-1 or a 13-0 or a 6 or 7-0, but certainly a good one to win. Blocked off out of play for a throw into Fulham. Neither side really keeping possession for lengthy spells. Gone out of play again. Oh, he didn't flag. It looked as if the return ball there back from Lily Stevens had gone out of play, but assistant referee was close. Play goes on. Fulham have possession now away on the far side, right-hand side. Ball into the box. Well, there's a glancing header there from Stella Gandy-Morgan, but it's come through the penalty area. Saltdean with the opportunity to play their way out. Good work from Megali Mendes. Oh, he's penalised it there for a handball. That's harsh, I think. Did well to quickly close down the Saltdean defender there and make the block, but The referee indicating there was a handball. Free kick to the visitors. Nice little glancing header, guided infield. They're very quick to close you down and win the ball back. Saltdean, it's been noticeable. Betty Barron-Clark sliding in to do the same for Fulham. Saltdean players stayed down as well. They had to knock it out of play, I think, to allow it to receive treatment. She was quickly in there, Betty, and good strong challenge. Charlie Boswell, who stayed down, she felt the effects of it. But both sides working very hard to win the ball when it's there to be won. Certainly played the ball. And players from both sides getting across to take an opportunity to have a quick drink and also getting instructions from the coaches. And that's Charlie Boswell just recovers from that challenge, does her boots up and back on her feet. Kind of hobbling a little bit, but yeah, she is definitely walking a little bit gingerly there coming off, but hopefully no serious damage. Kirsty Barton for Saltdean. It's well cut out though. Ellie Olds now for Fulham down the left-hand channel. Needs a bit of support as she heads towards the corner flag, but good defending in the end. Taken off her, they get it clear. Only as far as Megali Mendes. Did well to keep it in play. Feeds it infield to Lily Stevens. So Evie Gain and the Tagliavini. She gets it forward for Tia Foreman. This is nice from Fulham. And it goes for Maddie Parsonson back for Tia Foreman. Parsonson again, pushes it back for Tagliavini. Squares it for Evie Gain. And Betty Barron-Clark back to Tagliavini. Good football from Fulham. The ball down the right-hand channel, needed to get over the full-back, which it didn't, but the flag's gone up on the far side anyway. I think for an offside. Nice little passage of play there though from Fulham. Keeping possession well, shifting the ball around, good controls, nice passing. And when we eventually did go long, we got caught offside. Megan Lynch, the keeper, about to launch the free kick into the Fulham half. Didn't get great distance on it. Fulham win the header. Saltdean have to return it to the keeper once more. For a little sidestep there, played herself into trouble a little bit. They've got away with it, but the dangers, and in the end it's carried out of play for a corner. Cheap and soft corner really to Fulham on second of the game. She tried the little drag back and sidestep the keeper. She then wasn't 100% sure what to do and played the defender into a tight space really. She's carried it out of play for the corner. Maddie Parsonson pings it in. Ellie Olds gets up, gets the header down into the ground on target. Straight at the keeper. Either side of her it might have proved difficult, but the low bouncing ball straight into the arms of Megan Lynch. Good corner though, good ball in again. Just couldn't beat the keeper. Tagliavini coming across there to defend for Fulham. And across from the right hand side to cover. Ended up having to turn it out of play. It'll be a throw in to Saltdean. Kirsty Barton, I think, the right back, coming up to take it. It's a shame, such a miserable afternoon, really, for the fans that have turned up. We sat in the Johnny Haynes stand, as I say, the rest of the stadium empty. It's a decent effort, and it's a goal. Nothing really from the, didn't really defend well there, Fulham, from the throw-in. Georgia Bridges, I think it was, for Saltdean, who got it onto her right foot. It was a sweet strike. As soon as it left her foot, you thought, oh, that's a decent enough effort, but well placed as well as well struck. It was well placed, and Amber Webber couldn't get anywhere near it. They've gone into a huddle there to celebrate. Simple goal, really. Kirsty Barton with the throw. It's chested down, just touched to Georgia Bridges. She took a step to the side with it and then placed it. It was a sweet strike, to be fair, but maybe a little bit too easy. But a well struck effort, and midway through this first half, 23rd minute, Fulham were a goal behind. Well struck effort, really well placed, but as I say, just had a little bit too much time from the and space from the throw-in when it was knocked down to her. Player there, Saltdean player, I don't know if he's got a problem with a lens or whether it's a piece of jewellery or something in her hair. There's some sort of repairs going on at the moment, so we can't kick off. Might be a lens, I'm not sure. She's certainly having to tilt her head back there and getting a bit of assistance from a teammate. Yeah, I think maybe it's Georgia Bridges, the goal scorer, I think. Might be a contact lens that's playing her up, but certainly didn't stop her placing one past Amber Webber in the Fulham goal to give Saltdean the lead. Something that hasn't happened to Fulham women's team too often this season, going behind. Plenty of time to force our way back in. Ellie Olds there, just got the last touch on that. I think it's going to be a throw in to Saltdean. And he got ahead on that there, Ellie Olds, and then a second Fulham head. With one possession back, here's Tia Foreman. Plays it early down the right-hand side, but it's gone too far forward and too wide, really, for anyone in a white shirt. Lillian Tucker gets it back to the keeper. Wasn't the best of clearances. Betty Barron-Clark got a touch on it. And again, Maddie Parsonson feeds it in for Stella Gandy-Morgan. Lily Stevens trying to push it through for Georgia Heisman. Just went the wrong side of her there. And keeper goes down and smothers it. Takes kills a bit of time, really. Megan Lynch, a goal for Saltdean. No great rush to clear her lines, and when she does, it's a bad kick, awful kick on the half volley. Don't know if that's the conditions, but certainly very wet out there. But she's miskicked that completely out of play. Throw it to Fulham. Belted forward by Kate McIntyre. Betty Barron-Clark sliding in. She does put a challenge in, Betty, but just trying to win that back for Fulham. On that occasion, couldn't quite get there, but Saltdean looking to play their way out again. There's Nikita win it. Felt she'd been caught on the back of the leg there. Looked to the referee, but play goes on. Done well to win it back. Stella Gandy-Morgan. Summer signing, but Nikita Winnett's got a problem there. She's down holding her ankle. The referee's allowing play to go on, which no reason why he shouldn't. And then maybe there's a little shove in the back there by Evie Gain. The ball's gone out of play. Would be for a throw-in, but I think he's going to. I think he's awarded the free kick against the Fulham captain. Yep, going to be a free kick. Just a little shove in the back, I think, from Evie. Trying it on really here. Kirsty Barton, she's shifted it well forward. It wasn't on the halfway line, was it? It was. Well, that's an old pro's trick there. She moved it so far forward that she can then move it back a little bit, and she still gained 5 yards, but referee stood for it. Free kick coming in towards the D. And Tagliavini got her head to it, and then well won back by Stella Gandy Morgan for Fulham. Gets it forward for Georgia Heisman, but good recovery from Kirsty Barton there, the right back. Got across and won it back. And she's on the ball again. Playing their way out. Some nice footwork, including Nikita Winnett there, who seems to be okay after getting that knock on the ankle. Technically, definitely a decent side. There's a nice little flick there, just as I say that. Molly Hill goes down the right-hand side, the centre forward, the ball infield to Milquist, though he couldn't quite control it. They do play their way out nicely. But in the end, control just let her down, and that will be a goal kick to Fulham. 28 minutes gone. If you're just joining us, Fulham trailing by a goal to 0. Nicely struck effort from Georgia Bridges for Saltdean at the punty end. 5 minutes or so ago, but here come Fulham again. Wasn't the best ball forward from Lily Stevens. It's cut out and then belted down the middle, but that'll go straight through to Amber Webber just outside her area. Decent ball out towards this left-hand side. She's done that a couple of times and picked out Megali Mendes. Curls it infield. It's a risky ball though. She's giving that one away this time, Megali. Robinson for Saltdean. To the right-hand side, and then the ball forward. Cut out by Megali Mendes. It goes out of play and the throw's been given to Saltdean. Noticeable now they're not rushing on set pieces since they got in front. Almost half an hour gone. Kirsty Barton with the throw. It's turned into the area. Keeper comes, the flag's gone up anyway. Amber Webber came out and dealt with it, but assistant on this near side was flagging. The referee says play on, and Amber rolls it out underarm for Ella Tagliavini. Get it forward for Ellie Olds, just inside their half, carrying it down the left-hand channel. We'll take the full back on, trying to turn inside her. She's won the corner. Kirsty Barton wouldn't be beaten, but the ball runs off her and out of play for Fulham's third corner of the game. Taken short by Megali Mendes. She gets it back. Right-footed ball in. It's a decent one. It's landed in the 6-yard box with just over Ellie Olds. And Lillian Tucker there, I think, elected to leave it, the left back. Bounces out of play for a goal kick to Saltdean. Kirsty Barton starting to try and build an attack from right back, as they've done so many times, but it's a poor ball forward. Megali Mendes cutting that one out easily for Fulham. And Lily Stevens finding Tagliavini. Nice ball forward into the Saltdean half, but again they've closed us down quickly and won it back. Here's Philippa Milquist. Towards Molly Hill, making a run down the right-hand side. She's kept it in play, but Evie Gain got across, quickly closed her down and blocked it off, but it'll be a throw-in to Saltdean. Again, no massive rush to take it. Goal came from a throw-in. Similar position, a little bit further forward to be fair, but here's Milquist. They've won another throw. Well, good work from Megali Mendes nipping in to win that back for Fulham, but Ellie Olds was on a bit tight for it. Couldn't keep possession, but we've got it back. Tagliavini pushes it across for Tia Foreman. Ball down the right hand side. Turned out of play. She was looking for Maddie Parsonson, I think. But Fulham get the throw. And now here is Maddie. A real ball on for her. And she's working away back along the touchline. Didn't really have a pass on. It's carried it out of play. It's a throw in to Saltdean, which Lillian Tucker will take. Struggling a little bit, I think, with a wet ball, but at least she threw that one. The earlier one just went straight up behind her head, but she seems to be struggling a little bit with the throw-ins. Megali Mendes getting that one forward. That's nice from Fulham. We worked it out towards Ellie Olds, who's got some space to run into down the left-hand side. Up to the edge of the box. It wasn't a bad ball in, but it was too far forward really for Georgia Heisman. Nobody coming in at the far side. I'm not in an advanced enough position. Couldn't get there. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Again, take their time over it. Doesn't get it out of her own half either, the keeper. Pinballing around a little bit. And yeah, that's a nice little turn from Stella Gandy Morgan, and that's good work. Georgia Heisman, she gets it back off the defender and then went to try and place it past the keeper. Just not enough power on it the second time. Comfortable save for Megan Lynch, who gets it back, pushes it out to Lillian Tucker at left back. Out it goes to the far touchline. Fed it back across. There's Kirsty Barton. Looking to find Philippa Milquist. Ellie Olds coming back, tracking back well, and then Megali Mendes getting a good strong block tackle to win it for Fulham. Carries it forward down the left-hand channel. Looking away infield, but she fouled, but the referee was close to the action. Didn't think there was anything wrong with that. Play goes on. Lily Stevens for Fulham. So Betty Barron-Clark, but just couldn't find Maddie Parsonson with the ball forward. Keeper just clearly was going to take her time to pick that up. Good work from Georgia Heisman, sprinting across to close her down and more or less forcing her to pick it up. And now here comes Saltdean down the right hand side. Good block tackle from Ella Tagliavini. She doesn't mind getting stuck in, did well there. And then it goes out of play off the goal scorer, I think, Georgia Bridges. Throw into Fulham. Tagliavini. Tia Foreman. Carrying it forward but loses out. Georgia Bridges for Saltdean gets it forward, but that's too high. It's going to run straight through to Amber Weber. Plays it first time for Megali Mendes. Field for Lily Stevens. To Evie Gain, back to Lily Stevens. Megali Mendes. Lily Stevens coming again down the left hand side. She's trying to feed it down the channel for Ellie Olds. Just got too much on it, but just the presence of Ellie there put enough pressure on Kirsty Barton to turn it out of play, maybe because there's a problem again for Nikki to win it I think that's probably why she turned it out of play. In actual fact, she went down earlier under that challenge. Key to win it. I mean, she seemed to have recovered from it. Been involved a fair few times since, but she's obviously dropped to the ground there, and there is an issue. Receiving treatment. I don't know if they're anticipating having to make a change yet. Back on her feet. I think they are going to get a sub on. And Nikita Winnett may play no further part. It's her left ankle, I think. We'll hear from Jamie shortly, but I think it's Bethany Crease, number 15, who's coming on. Or is it Neve It might be. No, it is 15. I'm not sure if it might be 16, but.
Confirmation of the first change of the afternoon for Saltdean. Coming on, number 15, Bethany Crease. Replacing number 4, Naomi Robinson.
Bethany Crease on, the 38th minute. And it's Naomi Robinson, actually not Nikita Winnett, it's number 4, Naomi Robinson, who's gone off. Number 38, Bethany Crease, who's come on. As Amber Webber gets that one forward for Fulham. Tia Foreman, it's a decent looking ball. It's found Georgia Heisman down the right hand side, gets it in early. It's a good save. A shot from Stella Gandy, Morgan Force, and a good save there from Megan Lynch. That was good from Fulham, and they've had to knock it out of play for a throw-in. Let's see if we can nick a goal back before half-time. Ellie Hole's doing well to make her way into the box, but it's belted out of play again by Saltdean. Another Fulham throw. Megali Mendes gets it back, but quickly closed down. It'll be another throw. Georgia Bridges there, just turning it out of play. Megali takes the throw, finds Ellie Olds. Back for Megali Mendes, takes a touch. The right-footed ball into the box is a good one. Oh, Eddie Parsonson just couldn't quite get there. Tia Foreman couldn't either, but it's a great sliding challenge there from Betty Barron-Clark. Although the loose ball fell to a red and black shirt, there's a chance for Saltdean now to break. This could be dangerous. Philippa Milquist into the box, and she's floated it over the crossbar, high and wide. Thankfully, it wasn't a bad effort, but it was always going beyond Amber Webber's goal. Very quickly turned defence into attack there, Saltdean. Good work from Fulham at the other end. A well struck shot, but good save. First time she's been really troubled, Megan Lynch, and she did well. And there's another good sliding challenge from Betty Barron-Clark. She's done really well. Georgia Heisman, though, just trying to sidestep the defender, and she did well too. Katie McIntyre for Saltdean. Fulham have it back. Good open game. Ellie Olds on a good run in the end. McIntyre's there again to belt it clear. And a little flicked header from Winnett. And Amber Webber getting it clear, but that's headed into the path of Georgia Heisman. And it goes for Maddie Parsonson. Stella Gandy Morgan finds Evie Gain. Megali Mendes gets it forward for Ellie Olds. Oh, nice work. Nutmegging the defender, although she recovered. It was the substitute. Bethany Crease recovered, but had to turn the ball out of play for a throw-in. Ellie Olds just couldn't quite get it down. Saltdean can get it clear, but Fulham win it back. Betty Barron-Clark has worked really hard in midfield. Fulham done well with another interception. Gets it back to Amber Webber. Here's Tagliavini. Long ball down the right-hand channel, looking for the run of Georgia Heisman. Heading out towards the corner flag. It's just too long. Despite her best efforts there, Georgia, she was never going to catch that and keep it in play. He went, I think, for a throw rather than a goal kick. Throw in the left-back position. which Lillian Tucker will take. On how to play again. This time it's a throw to Fulham. Good cross coming in. The keeper came and claimed it. Did well there actually. Megan Lynch. Ellie Alds had made a good run into the box, and it was a decent cross. She was quickly off her line and out towards the penalty spot to claim that one. They haven't made a great job of clearing their lines, Saltdean, and they've conceded a throw-in. Two and a half minutes plus stoppage time, which there will be some remaining in this first half, and it's gone out of play this time for a throw into Saltdean, and it'll be Crease, I think, to take it. Bethany Crease, little flicked header towards the halfway line. Oh, maybe again penalised there. I don't think there was an awful lot wrong with that. But referee David Gota thought there was some free kick to Saltdean, which they'll take their time over. Misty Barton, the right back, will ping it in. Referee just having a word with Katie McIntyre there. Prior to the free kick. Kirsty Barton will lump it in towards the D. Little flick on, but Tagliavini got ahead to it, and again, hopefully we can clear our lines. It's Ellie Olds. Good idea to feed that across to the right hand side. Maddie Parsonson got a touch, but found Georgia Heisman. He's got plenty back behind the ball now though, Saltdean. Here comes Tia Foreman. Feeds it in for Betty Barron-Clark under a bit of pressure as the crowd, I think, let her know. And then Tia Foreman did well to just feed that through the gap. I think either for Evie Gain or Megali Mendes. It was Megali who took responsibility, finds Evie Gain, then Tagliavini trying to feed it out to the right hand side for Heisman. It's knocked out of play. Lillian Tucker, I think it was, who got there, and it's going to be a throw into Fulham, but running out of time into the 45th minute. If we were to get an equaliser before the break, it'll make a massive difference, I think. And there will be some stoppage time. Here's Tagliavini. Ball forward, taken on the chest by Tucker, but lost control of it. But got away with it, Saltdean. It's banged into the Fulham half. Megali Mendes is underneath it. Takes it down, turns, carries it forward. Ellie Olds is out on the left-hand touchline. She finds her back for Mendes. To Gain, and back for Megali Mendes once more. Infield for Lily Stevens, back for Megali Mendes. The ball infield was cut out, but falls into the path of Tagliavini. She's just slightly overrun that though. Saltdean back in possession, but they've given it back to us. 5 minutes of added time. Ellie Olds down the left-hand side. Mendes behind her, touches it to her. Feeds it in for Lily Stevens. Back for Megali Mendes. Looking for Ellie Olds again. Has she got space to get the cross in? Well, it's blocked, but it goes out for a corner, surely. Yeah. They seemed unsure about that, the officials, for some reason, but it's definitely a Fulham corner. Fourth of this first half. Saltdean yet to record one. Be a good time to nick a goal now. Be Megali Mendes from the left-hand side. Plays it short to Lily Stevens. Gets it back onto the right foot. Goes for goal. It's on target, but keeper right behind it all the way, really. Comfortable save, and again she clutches it, goes to ground, hangs onto it. Throws it out a little bit quicker maybe this time. There's Lillian Tucker, quickly charged down by Maddie Parsonson. Saltdean in the end turning it into the Fulham half, but Megali Mendes was there. Back it goes for Amber Webber. Long clearance down the middle. It's too long really, if anything. It's going to go right through to Megan Lynch in goal at the other end. She's gone long this time as well into the Fulham half. Tagliavini wins the header. Parsonson got a touch, but it fell to a red and black shirt, and back it goes to Megan Lynch in goal again. Bethany Crease getting it forward, well cut out by Lily Stevens. But it was Stella Gandy-Morgan, in fact, I think. Georgia Heisman just surrounded in the end. Megally Mendes in quickly to win it back for Fulham. Caitlin Sullivan, the Saltdean player there, who's gone down. Megaly's gone straight across to her, attending to her. She obviously must have realised she caught her. Nothing malicious, I don't think, but obviously a painful one. Caitlin Sullivan receiving treatment, so it's going to extend the first half a little bit more. Just a sore one, I think. She hopefully will be okay. Ran into her, really. I've just seen a replay of that. Megaly certainly got to the ball, which had bypassed Caitlin Sullivan, but as she played the ball forward, Saltdean player more or less turned into the path of Megaly Mendes, who ran into her, but it might have been a bang in the face as much as anything. It seems to be okay now, just making her way off. Megaly Mendes is there to take the throw in, a little handshake between them, which is nice to see. They're currently down to 10. Megaly with the throw, finds Ellie Olds. Done well round the back, gets to the byline. Ball across the face of goal. Oh, Maddie Parsonson was going to be on the end of that. It was well defended. In the end, Tia Foreman's there for Fulham. Floats it back into the box, headed down towards the penalty spot. Flag's gone up for an offside though, I think. A couple of good balls into the box from Fulham. Ellie Holds did really well down the left-hand side there. Some great work from Ellie, and the ball across the face of goal looked bound for Maddie Parsonson in the end. You've got to say it was good defending from Saltdean, making an all-important block. And they got it away. It looks as if we're going to run out of time to find an equaliser in this first half. Well, you never know. That one's helped forward down the right-hand side. Megaly Mendes can just shepherd it out of play, throw into Fulham. Looking for Ellie Olds. Under real pressure there, turned it infield. Georgia Bridges, the goal scorer, helps it into the Fulham penalty area. Amber Webber quickly off her line to gather that one, rolls it out for Tagliavini. The ball forward up to the halfway line was intercepted. And now it's played in behind, but Evie Game was there to belt it out of play. Yeah, throw in to Saltdean. I thought they'd won another throw-in, but the referee said it flicked off a Saltdean player. Throw into Fulham. A bit too late to get the ball forward. Running out of time, 6 minutes of added time had gone. It was initially 5 and a little bit more for the injury. Played infield, but that one's cut out. We've lost possession. Crease gets it back to the keeper, and then back to Bethany Crease once more. That one's going to go out of play. Just went under the foot there of Caitlin Sullivan. Throw into Fulham. Megaly's Megali Mendes with the throw, but run out of time. Mr. Gota there, bringing the first half to an end. Good competitive game, you'd have to say. Two well-matched sides. Fulham with more possession, I would have thought, in the final third. Created a number of chances, some good crosses into the box. Their keepers had to make one in particular, one very good save, and also plucking out a couple of crosses. And they have defended well, they're very organised, they're technically a very good side. You might feel they deserve their lead, but not much in it, as I say. Could easily have gone the other way, but Fulham finding themselves a goal behind at half-time, which I say quite an unusual experience this season for Fulham women, but hopefully a bit of a pep talk. You won't be unhappy with that performance, Steve, I don't think, Steve J, because as I say, there's nothing much to choose between the two sides, and we did get forward and create a few chances. Needed to rub the green a little bit, but hopefully second half we can turn this one around. Not attacking the Hammersmith end the way we would like it, but obviously with no fans behind either goal, it really does make much difference. All the supporters this afternoon are in the Johnny Haynes stand. Grey or murky, looking around Craven Cottage over the roof of the stands in every direction. The nicest of afternoons, but hopefully a pep talk from Steve J at half-time, and the girls will come out and do the business in the second half. It'd be important to try and get something out of the game. And it's still there to be got, I think. No reason to think we can't turn this one around. Let's hope we can. In the second period, go and do sort of a cup of tea, and full coverage of that second half coming up. The half-time score here at Craven Cottage: Fulham Women 1, Fulham Women 0, I should say. Saltdean United Women 1. Just got the highlights coming through. Actually, just quickly see how that pans out, because I think probably on the balance of play we have had the better of things. That was an important touch there. It was a good cross in from the right hand side, and another one really slightly better first touch. We're in front there, although the flag did go up for a free kick. Here's Ellie Old's header that went down straight at the keeper, maybe either side. This is the goal coming up, just touched into her pass. She's taken it ever so well really on her right foot. Kind of deceived the keeper there. Initially, he might have felt Georgia Bridges there was going to take that on her left foot and go to the far side of goal, but clever finish. Here's the one, came back to Georgia, got the second attempt at it, but straight at the keeper. And that's the good save there, and she pushed it away though, really, back into a danger area, but got away with it. To a certain extent, didn't go too far forward. Here's another chance for Saltdean that it didn't make the most of. Let's see what she's trying to do, just chip the goalkeeper but missed the target. That's a good take by the keeper. Made her mind up early, came and claimed it. Just not enough devil in that shot there from Megali, but straight at the keeper. This is good work from Ellie, and this one, if it had just got through to Maddie Parsonson, might well have been an equaliser in the end. It was good defending from Saltdean. They protected their lead, and as I say, the half-time score: Fulham 0, Saltdean United 1. So join us after the break for full coverage of the second 45. Welcome back for the second half of this London and South East Women's Regional Football League fixture here from Craven Cottage. The half-time score: Fulham Women 0, Saltdean United Women 1. Looks like Fulham are about to make some changes at the start of this second half, 2 or 3 by the looks of it. Ellie Newman is stripped off, ready for action there, or suited up, should I say. Isabel Taylor Makepeace also, so there's at least 2. With Jamie shortly, I would imagine, as to who's gone off, but certainly looks like Isabel Taylor Makepeace and Ella Newman are coming on. No Sasha Abington as yet. Well, it's 21. I've got Ella Newman, who generally speaking is a defender. And number 32, Isabel Taylor Makepeace, who's a forward. She'll be the replacement really for Georgia Heisman. And Ella Newman replacing Megali Mendes. Fulham team going into the huddle again. Keen to get back into this one as soon as possible, get maybe an early goal to get back on level terms and see where that takes us. So Megali Mendes is off. Good first half really at left back. Megali, but she's gone. And so too has Georgia Heisman, Ella Newman and Isabel Taylor Makepeace, the replacements, and Fulham get the second half underway. Still very miserable, very damp here in West London, but no sign of it brightening up, to be quite honest. Temperatures dropping as well a little bit, but there's Ella Newman with her first touch for us. Gifted them an opportunity, and thankfully it's gone just wide. That would have been an awful way to start from Ella's point of view. Just introduced at half-time. She was looking to play it back for Amber Webber, but never quite had enough on it. The back pass, I think it was Philippa Milquist maybe who got in. Took it on first time, went the wrong side of the post. Amber Webber doing just enough really, at least to get close to her and put her off. Almost a second goal gifted there to Saltdean. That's the last thing we would have wanted. Thankfully they didn't take the opportunity. Fulham throw. Knocked out of play, it'll be another one. This time headed infield. There's Ella Newman again, this time better back pass to the keeper. The clearance didn't go too far though, and Fairly aimless effort across the penalty area from Saltdean. Will be kept in play though. Tia Foreman. Lost possession there, but done well to win it back. Ball down the right hand side, looking for the run. Oh, there's the Bell Taylor Makepeace, but it just goes out of play. Lillian Tucker again struggling with the throws. I don't know why she's taking them, to be honest, because she had nothing but trouble all the way through, and that one just again seemed to lose her grip on it, threw it straight out of play. Throw into Fulham. Tia Foreman this time. Lillian Tucker got there and headed it out of play. It'd be another throw to Fulham. Oh, nice little turn there. A Taylor Makepeace, and she was brought down. Free kick to Fulham. And in between two Saltdean players. Nice bit of footwork. And the free kick. They're standing right on top of it at the moment, two of them, but eventually retreat. Lily Stevens will swing the free kick in. Decent ball. It's gone right through, headed down towards Stella Gandy Morgan. Still got possession left hand side. Ella Newman with a cross. It's a tricky one. The keeper a little bit hesitant there for a moment, but to be fair to her, she judged it correctly in the end. Megan Lynch, and comfortable take for the Saltdean goalkeeper. Launches it long into the Fulham half. Evie Gain got her head on it. Ball pinging around in the end. Goes out of play for a throw in to Saltdean. Another struggle. I don't know why she's taking responsibility for all the throws. The left back, Saltdean left back. Yeah, nothing but trouble. But Stella Gandy Morgan feeding it through for Ellie Oles. The shot, well, I thought was partially blocked. Thought that was going to be a corner, but there's no complaint from Ellie. Looked from up here as if the ball skewed off somebody, but maybe just didn't get the cleanest of contacts. The goal kick. Tia Foreman helping it back towards the edge of the Saltdean penalty area. They haven't really cleared their lines, but Ella Newman will do well to keep that in play on the far side. She managed to do so, but inadvertently turned it towards Molly Hill. Evie Gain was there to get it back to the keeper. Isabel Taylor Makepeace doing her utmost to get on the end of that forward ball, but there's a crossover offside, I think, indicated there against Fulham. Free kick launched up towards the edge of the box. Tagliavini got her head to it. And so too Lily Stevens, but we haven't really got it clear. I thought about giving a free kick there, I think, the referee, but hesitated, didn't give it in the end. There's a break on now to Fulham down the right hand side. Maddie Parsonson carrying it into the penalty area. Goes across the face of the box, and she fumbled it in the end. The goalkeeper suddenly presented Ellie Oles with an opportunity that she wasn't expecting, and she just couldn't quite direct the ball inside the post. And it goes just wide. It was opened up nicely. Maddie Parsonson with a good strong run heading into the box. The ball across came off the defender. The keeper then fumbled it. There was a boot raised by the defender as well, Saltdean defender, but I think it was Ellie Oles that got the final contact. And now he's showing a yellow card, the referee. Saltdean players. In fact, it's only a yellow card he got out, but he's indicating that she needs to leave the field. I think I don't quite know. Unless she's already had a yellow card, but I wasn't aware of anybody being shown one up until now. It's Kirsty Barton, the Saltdean number 2, who seems to have been sent off. Not entirely sure what happened there. I certainly see him get a card out, which I thought was a yellow card, and I wasn't sure what that was for. He was indicating towards the side of the pitch as if he was sending her off, and she's certainly come and taken the place down in the dugout. Not entirely sure what's gone on there, but a bit of a Chris Kamara moment, because as I say, I didn't see what went on. Maddie Parsons and then involved as a Saltdean player gone down. She's saying it was a barge. She went off the field, the Saltdean player, landed maybe up against the advertising hoardings, which certainly would be quite painful. I don't think the referee awarded a free kick. It's Charlie Boswell, I think. I mean, she's barged into it. I think possibly that should be a free kick, to be quite honest, but back on her feet. He's given the throw into Fulham. And I think now the assistant's saying that's a foul throw. It's all going very a little bit dandy at the moment. But send it up the Fulham foul throw, so it's a throw in. To Saltdean again, same player, Lillian Tuckett, persists in taking them, but she's been struggling with them all through the game, really. But having another go, straight onto a Fulham head with that one. There's Taylor Makepeace for Fulham, carrying it into the penalty area, gets it across the face of goal. Yeah, they've managed to deal with it. They've defended well, but Tia Foreman picks up the clearance. Betty Barron-Clark feeds it across for Ella Newman, who gets it back. From again down the left-hand side. Decent ball into the box. It's just gone through. Might fall for Tia Foreman, who struck it first time. Plenty of power behind it. Was blocked off by Caitlin Sullivan pretty much as soon as it left her foot, but it's out for a corner. First corner of this second half, I think. I think Saltdean have had one yet. For 4, I think, in the first half. This makes it 5. Maddie Parsons with the outswinger. Good ball. Oh, it just came off the head of Kate McIntyre. It was an important touch from the Saltdean centre half. Good corner in from Maddie. We know she's got that delivery. She's scored from corners before now. She'll start to apply a bit of pressure. Maddie Parsons doing well to win the throw-in. Just turned it against the defender there. Is he going to take it or leave it for Ellie Newman? I think Maddie's going to take it. Candy Morgan gets it back for Newman. There's Gain, and it goes to the left-hand side. Tia Foreman's gone across there now. The ball into the box though, too close to the keeper. There's also a Saltdean player down, which is Lillian Tucker, I think. So a break in play. Didn't see what happened there to Saltdean left back, but she's holding her right boot. Maybe just a bit of cramp by the looks of it, the way physio's dealing with it. All right, now I've got an explanation. It was just a yellow card for Kirsty Barton, but we're operating a sin bin policy. So you get a card, you get 10 minutes in the sin bin. Which is what's happened to Kirsty. So I'll be totally honest, I don't know whether that applies to every card, whether there's any difference between offences or how that works. But it was the first yellow card of the game, but I saw him pointing at the technical areas, and sure enough she made her way across. Kirsty Barton put her top on and her bib on and took a seat amongst the Saltdean backroom staff, but apparently she can be reintroduced. It's a sin bin system in operation, which could work, I suppose. Could be a good idea. It gives obviously us an advantage for that 10-minute period. So you want to avoid cards, I suppose, at all costs if you're going to be down to 10 men. But it's now a drop ball because there was an injury to Lillian Tucker. The referee just dropping the ball down in front.
Saltdean United change, leaving the field of play, number 3, Lillian Tucker.
Yeah.
And substitute coming on, number 12, Sienna Howe.
The injury has forced Lillian Tucker off. So probably more than just a bit of cramp. She's having to be replaced. Lillian Tucker goes off, and number 12, Sienna Howell, comes on. The 60th minute. Kick out on the Saltdean keeper, just past the hour mark. I'm still looking the way back in, trying to find that equalising goal. Forward to Isabel Taylor Makepeace. Quickly closed down, two defenders on it. Fulham have the throw. There's Ellie Gain across to Tagliavini. Tia Foreman, right hand side. Back for Tagliavini once more. And back for Ellie Gain. Ellie Stevens back to Gain, to Tagliavini, carrying it into the Saltdean half. Stella Gandy Morgan back for Tagliavini again. Forward with Stevens, here's Tia Foreman, cross for Ellie Gain. Good possession from Fulham, but struggling to find a way through. They're very well organised off the ball. Short ball from Ella Tagliavini that was cleared. Evie Gaines can get there first and turns it back for Amber Webber. Now Ella Newman, I should say. Good attack down the left-hand side. This Ellie Olds up to the edge of the box, gets it across the face of goal. Oh, Maddie Parsonson just couldn't get on the end of it and divert it towards goal. The keeper was beaten. It was a great run and a great ball across the face of goal from Ellie Olds. And Maddie Parsonson making the run in towards the far post from the point of view of the ball, but I got the faintest of touches on it as it skipped across a run there, but just couldn't get a strong enough contact to divert it towards goal. But we are causing them problems in the second half. Here we go again with Ellie Olds. Nice turn. Creates a bit of space for herself, trying to pick out Maddie Parsonson, but that one was cut out. Caitlin Sullivan for Saltdean gets it forward. Ball down the right-hand channel, but wasn't the best of balls from crease. Fulham have it back, but they're quick to react. Saltdean, when they do give possession away, they've won it back. That's one of the subs there. Sienna Howell getting it forward, but out of play. It'll be a throw into Fulham. Looks like they're getting ready to reintroduce Kirsty Barton. And that's spelling the sin bin. Charlie Boswell there for Saltdean. It's quite a clash there, but they're both back on their feet. Isabel Taylor Makepeace from our point of view. It looked as if they somebody might come out of that in a bad way, but as I say, both straight back up. And Stella Gandy Morgan feeds it across for Tia Foreman. Nudging it for Maddie Parsonson, working his way, her way I should say, in from the right hand side. Almost found Tia Foreman, but in the end, defender dealt with it, gets it up into the Fulham half. There's a chance for Molly Hill to take a run, which he did, but in the end went early with a shot from outside the box. That was never going to beat Amber Webber in the Fulham goal. Game's opening up though. Betty Barron-Clark finds Lily Stevens, looking to feed it through for Ellie Olds to make a run. Ellie Olds down the left hand side there, but too far ahead of her. Through to the keeper. I still haven't had a chance to get Kirsty Barton back on. Now she gets the opportunity to throw into Saltdean. Front of the Johnny Haynes stand. Her side of the field, really, their right hand side, as she makes her way across. Still not entirely sure what the booking was for, but that was the reason. She was sent from the field. Yellow card warranting a 10-minute spell in the sin bin. There goes on, they fancied a foul there, Saltdean didn't get it. Fulham had possession. Here's Tia Foreman. Forward for Maddie Parsonson, it was just beyond her really. Substitute there, just coming and nudging it out of play. Sienna Howell, throw it to Fulham, but in the meantime, it's another Saltdean player requiring treatment. Charlie Boswell, I think it is. He's gone down, the physio's on again. Some more added time. We're midway through the second half virtually, but if they're going to have to make another change. Judging by the look of the physio's reaction, I don't know if she was indicating to the management team there, Saltdean management team, that they're going to have to make another substitution. Yeah, it looks very, very likely, because she can't walk, the kid. She can't put any weight on that ankle, being supported on both sides. So it's going to be slow progress leaving the field, but certainly there's going to be a change made. Just seen the replay there, I'm not sure there was a foul involved. She just seemed to maybe catch her studs in the turf or something, to twist her ankle, but painful one for sure. She's struggling a bit. Well, it's a shame. She's really feeling it here, and she's having to be carried, lifted, and obviously a bit distressed. And that's a shame.
Show your appreciation for the player leaving the field, number 6, Charlie Boswell. Replaced by 16, Neve McAvady.
69th minute, Neve McAvady replacing Charlie Boswell. Painful injury, but Fulham have another corner. It's Neve. I've got a Neve, granddaughter Neve, but spelt differently. This one is Neve. McAvady, I presume Irish origins, as the Fulham corner comes in. Good header, and it's one apiece. And that's Ella Tagliavini. She does attack the ball well. She is particularly good in the air. Great story really with Ella, because she was originally part of the analytics team, and wasn't originally signed on as a player at all, working for the club. But she is good in the air. She got up early there. Good, powerful header that looped up and over the keeper. You could tell really as soon as it left her head that the goalie wasn't going to be able to deal with that. And as long as it looped under the crossbar, there was every chance it was going in, and it did. Fulham probably deserved that, I think. In the 70th minute, it's one apiece. And it's Ella Tagliavini with a header. Good physical presence, Ella. She was quite happy to get stuck in where it hurts. It's a free header, really. But she got up well and placed it, and now Ellie Olds has got the better of the defence here, the Saltdean defence. In the end, the keeper's made the save. He's got in behind him, trying to place it past the keeper, who's made the save, but Fulham are getting on top. The crowd are reacting to it as well, and got to give credit there to Megan Lynch for the save. A good pressure from Ellie Olds, and she got in behind the Saltdean defence. Worked it onto her left foot, just tried to place it. It was good positioning from the keeper, you'd have to say. Took up a good position and made the block. But one apiece. Looks like both teams are thinking about a substitution. Certainly Fulham, I think, are going to get Sasha Adamson on. And Saltdean, I think, are going to make a change as well. Hastings United, or hashtag United, I should say, which meant nothing to me, I must admit, when I was told, but that's where Sasha joined us from. She's about to be introduced. You just leave Frankie Gibbs, the substitute goalkeeper, and Bo Taylor, who's a utility player. Bo Taylor, she's still on the bench, but Sasha Adamson is coming on. And it's Betty Barron-Clark who's gone off. So third Fulham sub. Maybe push on out for these final 20 minutes or so. Hopefully nick the win. One apiece here at the Cottage. As Ellie Olds picks up the loose ball, carries it forward into the Saltdean half down the left-hand side. And Phil to Sasha Adamson, her first touch. Newman with the ball in Phil. That was a good block tackle, came in. Georgia Bridges, I think it was, winning it back for Saltdean. Very competitive game. Caitlin Sullivan there going to ground. I don't think there was a lot wrong with Tia Foreman's challenge there. She just made sure she got close, got as tight as she could to it. I think Sullivan was looking to go down a little bit, but free kick awarded. And Kirsty Barton, who's come across to the left-hand side to take the free kick. Good ball into the box. Oh, needed a little flick though, and just didn't quite get on it. Nikita win it, almost got a glancing header to it, but thankfully went straight through for Amber Webber. Looks it out onto her right foot, plays it down the channel into the Saltdean half. Headed away, back into the Fulham half. Tia Foreman got her head to it. It's head tennis at the moment, comes down. Nicely done by Lily Stevens to pick out Maddie Parsonson down the right-hand side. Ball into the box. Oh, almost fell in front of Lily Stevens there on the edge of the penalty area. Just got away from her. But we've kept possession. It's Gandhi Morgan out to Tia Foreman. Maddie Parsonson looking for Foreman once more, but it was just ahead of her. Swept away by Saltdean, but anywhere will do kind of thing. I think they're feeling it a little bit. It's Tagliavini, the Fulham goal scorer. To Gandhi Morgan. Maddie Parsonson, right-hand side. Can she get the cross in? Didn't have the angle initially, but gets it across the face of goal. An important block again on the way through. A chance now for Saltdean to bring it away. Long, speculative ball really into the Fulham half, and Tagliavini was there tidying up nicely. Finds Parsonson to Foreman. To Ellie Gain. Forward for Lily Stevens. That's a nice ball to pick out Ellie Olds, left-hand side. She's got a bit of space to operate in, carrying it into the penalty area. Goes round the defender onto the right foot. Just off balance, couldn't keep the shot on target. It's unlucky there for Ellie. We're definitely scaring them a bit at the moment. It's a good effort. The shot off target in the end, but well picked out. Found herself a bit of space, cut inside onto the right foot, but just going to ground a little bit, just off balance. As I said, couldn't direct the shot on target. Goal kick. Foreman out to go, plus stoppage time. He's indicating to their goalkeeper, the referee, that he's adding time on. She was taking as long as she could. Fulham have the throw. Taylor Makepeace, another nice turn. This time was just clipped as she ran through. It's another free kick to Fulham. He's done that a couple of times, receiving the ball in tight areas, mostly from throw-ins, I think. But a couple of defenders right behind her there, and she turned between the two of them. Won Fulham the free kick, which Lily Stevens will take. Ball up to the edge of the box. Nicely taken. Lily Gain, she found Ellie Olds. Good defending, you'd have to say, in the end. It was Bethany Crease, I think, who got it away to the right-hand side. They've dispossessed them here on the edge of the box. Shot on target, the keeper's parried it away. She's lucky, really, that fell right in front of a Saltdean player, but that's not the best of clearances. And then another shot coming in and not too far away once more. And he holds again, I think, from the angle of the penalty area. Good effort, the initial right-footed shot. She's got behind it, the keeper, but pushed it back into what could have been considered a dangerous area. It was Isabel Taylor-Makepeace, I think, with the first effort. They're certainly getting on top now, Fulham. Bridges, though, with the ball forward. Taken nicely by Molly Hill. And she releases win it down the left-hand side. Back for Sullivan. There's Bridges. At the first goal. Two good goals, it has to be said. Hers was a nice finish with the right foot, and then a lovely, powerful header, really good header from Anna Tagliavini. One apiece. Here's Sullivan, and finally, following that block tackle from Tia Foreman, Saltdean have their first corner of the game. 78th minute. Molly Hill, the centre forward, who's gone across to take it. It'll be an in-swinger with a right boot. Oh, it's a poor one, really. That could have been left, but I think it would have gone straight out of play. But we've cleared it back to her, and then a poor ball in on the second occasion as well. Straight through to Amber Webber, who's released it early for Sasha Adamson. Infield for Gandhi Morgan, and then there's a foul, surely. And Ella Newman. Free kick to Fulham. Too far out for a shot, but Stella Gandhi Morgan in a bit of space, square of the taker, but yeah, she's found it. She can carry it forward, but forced to check back. That shot away comes back to her. Ella Newman gets it back off the Saltdean player, finds Lily Stevens, squares it for Gandhi Morgan. Tagliavini will have it, right hand side. Nice ball in, good this from Fulham. Evie Gain, forward for Adamson. Out to Newman, back for Evie Gain once more, the Fulham captain. Tagliavini. Tia Foreman would have a space to run into. The ball in towards the penalty area. I don't think it was going to find a white shirt, but wasn't the best of clearances from Saltdean, but they've got a chance now to carry it out towards the far touchline. But good work from... it's not a foul. I don't think that's a foul. Maddie Parsonson doing well. Real good commitment. We've got another Saltdean player gone down. I think it's Molly Hill, just suddenly gone down inside the Fulham half. Might just be a touch of cramp. I think they are starting to feel it in their legs a little bit, Saltdean. In particular, I mean, both sets of players, it's a big pitch. I don't think that's a great deal in that for me. I'm not sure that's a free kick, but the referee's given it. It will be a free kick when play resumes. And they're going to make another change here. I think it is just cramp for Molly Hill. I have to wonder, I think she was feeling it in her legs. Well, they must have made that decision already then. She's still receiving treatment on the pitch, Molly Hill, but announcement there from Jamie that she's being replaced. It looks like it's going to be Alessia. Well, we'll wait and see what Jamie says. He would have been briefed, I think. Still receiving treatment, Molly Hill. I think it probably is chest cramp, and it was noticeable, as I say, when she took the corner shortly before going down, that the corner probably would have gone out of play into the side net, and it was barely going to reach the near post. And we kept it in play, returned it to her, and then the second ball into the box probably had even less power on it. I think she was struggling. And then obviously the cramp got the better of her. She went to ground, and she's back on her feet now following treatment. She's going to make her way off on the far side of the field. And she's going to be replaced. Would have been the 82nd minute, I think, but it's just about going to creep into the 83rd.
And that's why we here on the field for Saltdean United to be replaced by number 17,
Alessia Siocan. According to Jamie, and I'm sure, as I say, he'll have asked the question. Siocan. I wasn't sure how to go about that, but Siocan. According to Jamie Reid, and play will restart with a free kick to Saltdean. There's 7.5 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. One apiece in this top of the table clash. It's just belted straight out of play. Throw into Fulham. Tia Foreman back to Tagliavini. Pushes it across for Evie Gain. That's Ella Newman back to Evie Gain once more. Stella Grandy Morgan gets it back to Amber Webber in goal, and out to Ella Tagliavini once more. Maddie Parsonson, who switched back across to this right hand side. Tagliavini forward for Grandy Morgan. Just got away with a slightly short ball forward there. In the end, Ella Newman trying to feed it down the left-hand touchline for Ellie Olds, and it goes out of play. A lot of Ellies and Evies, they're all quite similar Christian names, a good number of them, but throw into Saltdean. That was Ellie Olds. She's won it back again. Good work from Ellie down the far side. Outnumbered in the end. Needed a bit of support, but Saltdean haven't really cleared their lines. I thought they'd gone out off one of theirs for a throw into Fulham, but throwing goes their way. Fairly aimless ball forward again from the visitors. Straight through for Amber Webber. He's not going to bother picking it up. Squares it instead for Evie Gain. Forward for Lily Stevens. Touches it for Tagliavini. Here's Maddie Parsonson. Back for Tagliavini again. Stella Grandy Morgan. It was her, I think. Her and Lily Stevens look very similar. Might have got confused a moment ago, but it's her on the ball again. Clever little back heel from Stella Grandy Morgan as well. Tagliavini, good ball down the right hand side. Pick out Maddie Parsonson and just skipped away from her. She tried to take it in her stride and would have been able to burst forward towards that corner flag, but maybe just thinking about what she was going to do next. And the ball bounced and skipped past her boot and out for a throw into Saltdean. Oh, sliced clearance there by Bridges. Get the header away, but Tia Foreman's there for Fulham. Grandy Morgan gets it forward. So gone out Sasha Adamson. They've given the throw in to Saltdean. 4 minutes plus stoppage time. One apiece. We have it back. Here's Sasha Adamson for Fulham. To Maddie Parsonson, back for Tia Foreman. Tagliavini. Across to Evie Gain. Forward for Lily Stevens. Now Ella Newman. Isabel Taylor Makepeace is involved. Newman again with a ball across field. Nicely picking out Maddie Parsonson into the path of Tia Foreman onto the right foot. I think she thought about shooting, it got away from her, but she gets it into the box. Ellie Olds turned it across the face of goal. Too many defenders there though, and they've dealt with it. Fulham have the throw. They're knocking on the door though a little bit, Fulham. I think maybe we are going to sneak a winner in these closing stages. The throw-in the end though bypassed everybody until it was picked up by Megan Lynch in goal. Saltdean launches it long out towards this near side, straight out of play. Fulham's right hand side, it'll be a throw in. Tia Foreman will take it. To Maddie Parsonson, holding off the defender, back to Tia Foreman. To Stella Gandy Morgan, infield for Evie Gain, out to Ella Newman. And then out for Ellie Olds. We've worked it nicely out to the left hand side. She's got a bit of space to operate in. Ellie working across the edge of the box. Right footed ball forward for Maddie Parsons, and just got away from her, but we've still got possession with Tia Foreman on the right hand side. Back in for Gandy Morgan. Try to touch it to Maddie Parsonson again. It was blocked off. They have defended well, Saltdean, but Fulham have kept possession. They're possession now for quite some time. In these closing stages, we're looking threatening. Kept in play by Ella Newman away on the far side. Did well, gets a good cross into the box, but just too close to the keeper. Did well to keep it in play in the first place, really, and then nicely flighted ball into the box, but in the end, too close for Megan Lynch. Comfortable take for the keeper, who launches it into the Fulham half. Tia Foreman with a header. Goes out off the Saltdean player. It'll be a throw into Fulham down below me. Tagliavini across to Evie Gain. Ella Newman carrying it forward. Fulham running up towards the edge of the box. The pass was too straight in the end for Isabel Taylor Makepeace. It's belted out of play. It'll be a throw into Fulham far side. I think they're talking about making another substitution. It looks like Molly Hill's going to come back on. She certainly seems to be itching to get back on. Just replaced a little while ago following that bout of cramp, but it's Tagliavini for Fulham. Every outfield player in the Saltdean half at the moment. Fulham really pressing for that winner, but it's only about 30 seconds or so of the 90 minutes. But a good chunk of added time to come. Still certainly plenty of time for another goal. There's Newman forward towards Olds. Nice touch, and then turns it into the path of Sasha Adamson, I should say. Here's Parsonson in the end, driving it into the box. But again, the keeper well placed, well positioned right behind it. And a good take, he needed it to spill it really, but once again, you'd have to say more red and black shirts around than white shirts, but if she'd have dropped that at the feet of...
There will be 5 additional minutes at the end of this fixture. 5 additional minutes.
Isabel Taylor Makepeace, I think it was, who was in there. He could have been in. Jamie's just announced 5 minutes of added time. It's one-way traffic really in these closing stages. Just a matter of whether we can find another goal. Certainly been by far the better side in this second half, and playing all the football at the moment. They're struggling to keep up, in my opinion, but Evie Gain there, finding Ella Newman getting forward well. Ran into trouble, dispossessed, but Lily Stevens winning it back for Fulham, and a lovely turn by Ellie Olds away on the left-hand side, heading for the byline, pulls it back into the box behind Sasha Adamson, but belted clear again. It's anywhere will do for Saltdean. Fulham have possession once more. Stella Grandy Morgan with the ball into the box. I think she was hoping to find Ellie Olds, but just misplaced the pass really. That goes out of play for a goal kick, and they're certainly not going to rush to take this. In a sense, they're really feeling it now, the Saltdean players. The effects really of a full 90 minutes on a pitch this size. I don't know, no idea, to be fair, what size their home pitch is, but maybe. Nikita Winnett is about to be replaced, and looks, as I say, as if Molly Hill, who went off a little while ago, is coming back on. I was aware that they could do that. I wasn't aware about the sin bin situation, but I remember.
There's going to be an additional 2 minutes, so 7 additional minutes at the end of this game. 7 minutes, thank you.
7 minutes. Well, we played 2.5. Very polite, Jamie. Ball forward down the far side, out of play. Be a throw into Fulham. Couldn't keep possession there, though. It goes out this time for a throw into Saltdean. Headed out of play, it'll be another throw to the visitors. That'll be a Fulham ball this time. And a Newman with the attempted clearance. Just came off Sullivan, I think, went out of play, throw into Fulham. Here's Evie Gain. Cross for Tagliavini. Pushes it forward for Maddie Parsonson. Infield for Stella Grandy Morgan. Good football from Fulham. We switched it across to the left-hand side. Forward for Sasha Adamson. That's a good ball across for Maddie Parsonson. Takes it down nicely. Puts it in behind the full-back. For Tia Foreman, back to Parsonson, forward for Adamson, back to Parsonson, the shot on the way through, maybe took a nick off a Saltdean defender, might have done the goalkeeper a favour if anything, certainly took the sting out of the effort and deflected it closer to the keeper if anything. Came off the head of Kirsty Barton, I think. There's Ellie Olds. Goes on another run down the left-hand side. Great powerful running from her again. Getting outside the defender, carrying it into the box onto the right foot. Just couldn't curl it back. I think she was going for goal there. Just trying to curl it in to the far post from her point of view. But great powerful running again from Ellie. 95th minute. Left the defender for dead, but just off target with the effort. And again, really taking her time over this, the keeper. He's warning her, I think, or certainly showing out the referee that he's adding this on. I think they now want to introduce or reintroduce another player. He's stopping the clock, so I think he is going to let them come on. I think they were wanting to do it before the goal kick's taken, and I think he's telling them they can, but nobody seems to want to do anything at the moment.
And confirmation of the change for Saltdean United coming off number 7, Philippa Milquist.
Milquist is coming off, and Lillian Tucker is coming back on.
And coming back on number 3, Lillian Tucker.
The referee had his watch stopped, so they are just trying to waste a bit of time. It didn't work, and in the end a dreadful goal kick from Megan Lynch, straight out of play, throw into Fulham. Here's Tia Foreman. So look where Ellie Olds would come across, but it's headed away. Evie Gain is there to help it forward. Ellie Olds got a head to it twice, bravely. I think had a foot trod on there as well, but goes to ground. She's quickly back up, but limping a little bit. As Tagliavini takes responsibility in the Fulham half there, knocks it back to Amber Webber in goal. Out it goes for Ella Newman. Good ball down the left-hand side if we can keep it in play. Oh, I think. Oh, the flag went up. He's a long way from it, but he seems certain. Isabel Taylor Makepeace. I mean, from up here, it was impossible to say really. It was right on the line, but the assistant referee flags that it got out of play, so it'll be a throw in to Saltdean. There is 7 minutes of added time gone. So really running out of time now. We would have added a little bit more as he went through. It's a throw in to Saltdean. So Fulham head on it. And got possession back. Here's Tagliavini inside the Fulham half. Feeds it out to the right-hand side for Parsonson. Checks back in field. Back it goes to Tagliavini. Squares it across for Gain. Out to the left now for Ellie Newman. Ball into the box, but again too close to the keeper. I think it was Isabel Taylor Makepeace maybe with a ball in. But Megan Lynch smothering it, taking her time over it. Whistle's going to go shortly. It looks like it's going to be honours even. The two top teams playing out a draw, but unless there's a sensational hand in left, he's looking at his watch again. Newman for Fulham, carrying it forward up towards the edge of the box. She goes inside the defender, but Saltdean with the opportunity to get it clear. Didn't really. Fulham still had possession. There's an effort there from Stella Gandy-Morgan, but couldn't quite get enough power on it from that distance, from that range, really, to beat the keeper. It's another comfortable take. I don't think he's going to be looking at his watch too many more times, the referee. It must be more or less it. Adamson for Fulham getting it forward. Can Maddie Parsonson get there? She can't, but it's just belted out of play for a throw into Fulham. Sienna Howe knocking it out. This will be the last chance, you would think. Throw into the box, headed behind for a corner. Right, he's going to let this be taken, so this probably is the last chance. Maddie Parsonson, we know her deliveries are good. Last chance saloon to Fulham. Corner from the right-hand side, or certainly in terms of getting that winner. Maddie with the corner. It's a good ball in. The keeper's underneath it. Really didn't get a clean contact. Haven't cleared it yet. It's still bobbing around inside the 6-yard area. Hooked back across the face of goal. Headed away by Molly Hill. So Fulham head on it. Well, Fulham appealing there, I think, for a foul. Still not done. In the end, it's banged out of play. It'll be a throw into Fulham, and he's allowing that to go on as well. Still time. We've played 100 minutes. 10 minutes of added time when there was 7 announced. And this time we've lost possession. There's a chance for them to break, but poor ball into the Fulham half. Straight through to Amber Webber, who belts it back. And that is that. Unfortunately, Fulham desperately searching for that second goal, which you felt might come, but good defending, you've got to say. Honours even, and possibly a fair result, although we were so much better, the better side in the second half. Vastly superior, really. Plenty of possession. It was one-way traffic throughout most of that second 52, 53 minutes, whatever it turned out to be, but we couldn't find the second goal. A really great, powerful header from Ella Tagliavini to equalise for Fulham. Georgia Bridges having given Saltdean the lead in the first half, but as I say, Fulham knocking on the door late on And it really was one-way traffic virtually the whole game, really. Certainly the last half hour or so pretty much played out in the Saltdean half at the Putney end. Couldn't find an opening, couldn't find a way through, couldn't find the second goal that would have won it for us. But a very decent performance nonetheless, particularly in that second period. Two good goals. Both sides played some good football. It looked to me as if the Saltdean players were really feeling the pace towards the end of the game. Constantly changing. There was a number of them suffering from cramp and out on their feet, it seemed to me, but we just couldn't find that second goal. It would have been a great win, the best win of the season, but it's still a good point, a decent point, and a decent performance on both sides, as we've seen before the game, and we've seen it after the game in previous fixtures as well, going into a huddle there. The rest of the squad as well, the players not involved this afternoon, are there as well for the team talk, the post-match team talk. Somebody out there already with the lawnmower, putting some new stripes into the pitch. He's not hanging about. Must be parked on the yellow line, but good performance once again from Fulham Women. I'm going to just quickly see the highlights. Just a shame there's not going to be a second Fulham goal amongst them, but certainly created our share of chances. There was a really important touch and went behind for a corner. We had a lot more corners. In fact, I think Saltdean probably only had the one all told. We just never quite got the rub of the green there. For Georgia Heisman, headed down from Ellie Olds, was just too close to the keeper. Here comes the goal. It's nicely worked. Molly Hill touching it to her, and as I say, she disguised that. I think initially maybe the Fulham defenders there were expecting her to take the shot on her left foot and go for the far side of goal, but good finish, you've got to say, but not too much created other than that by Saltdean in the first half. Fulham certainly had better chances. There's Georgia Heisman again, forcing a save out of the keeper. This one's a really good save. Just couldn't find a way through in that first half, but this one opened up, second opportunity for them, but off target with the effort, just trying to chip the keeper. But certainly in terms of number of chances created and the amount of times we got the ball into the opposition penalty area, you'd probably say we were a better team in the first half as well, really. But good work here from Ellie Olds. We saw that all afternoon, that strong turn and run, just couldn't quite pick out Maddie Parsons, and it was good defending. It could have been an awful start to the second half. The ball back to the keeper, and it was never going to make it. Molly Hill was in there for Saltdean, but didn't take advantage. But then we didn't see too much of them as an attacking force after that. Maddie Parsons, and then that one almost fell in front of Ellie Olds. I think it was a desperate touch. It took it away from it. This one here again, just inches away from being a perfect opportunity for Maddie Parsonson. But what about that for a header? And Tagliavini with the equaliser. Well-deserved equaliser when you're looking now at the highlights and seeing how dominant we were. It was a really good header too. Good work this from Ellie Olds again. Good strong running throughout the whole game. Just couldn't quite get enough on it to beat the keeper. This one's slightly off balance, goes off target. Maybe could have looked to pick out Maddie Parsonson there, but easy for me to say that now. It's another shot that forced a save from the keeper. That was saying a make piece, and then another one just wide of the target. This one in from Maddie Parsonson, too close to the keeper again. Just wasn't quite our day in the final third. Could have done with just a little bit of luck, but the amount of chances we created, that one there deflected, but Maddie's effort, if anything, was made easier for the keeper. And there you see, say, certainly based on number of chances created and the number of times you got the ball into the opposition box, you'd have to say Fulham had the better of things, but at the end of the day, it's goals that count. You've got to give Saltdean credit for a very good first goal first goal in the first half, and then Fulham cancelling that out through Ella's powerful header, but not able to find the all-important second goal that would have yielded a big 3 points. But nonetheless, an enjoyable game, a good performance again, some real quality on show once more. Just lacking that final, or a little bit of luck, and maybe the final ball and the finish. But the signs are good, because these are clearly the best of the rest. Saltdean, 7 games prior today, and they'd won them all, and I think they were hanging on in the end. But it wasn't quite to be. It would have been lovely to round off the weekend having had a good win away at Crystal Palace yesterday, to get another win here this afternoon. But unfortunately, just didn't quite manage it. The final score: Fulham FC Women 1, Saltdean United FC Women 1. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Nice to see the club streaming the women's games, and certainly arousing a bit of interest. The fans opposite in the Johnny Haynes stand at the moment. The players are over there, as they always do. Certainly when I've seen them play here at the Cottage, they spend a good long time at the end of the game. The players, without exception, lined up there with particularly with the young fans, taking selfies and signing autographs. And lovely for the girls, as I say, to get the opportunity to play here at Craven Cottage. And once again, they've distinguished themselves without getting the victory that maybe we just about deserved. Still a very enjoyable afternoon, and the young fans and the families opposite, on a very dismal and miserable day weather-wise, have enjoyed another opportunity to see the women in action here at Craven Cottage, and hopefully there'll be more chances throughout the season. But we've got a week off now, no football next weekend, of course, international break, and then we'll be back in action Saturday the 23rd. Jamie will be up here alongside me, and I won't be the only one in the stand. It's all pitch black over here as well. It's like a building site behind me when I try and make my way out, and it's pitch black as well. But Jamie will be back. We'll be here going live 10 minutes or so before kick-off. 3 o'clock kick-off on the 23rd. We take on Gary O'Neill's Wolves, who had an important win yesterday. But it's a winnable game from our point of view as well. We've done well so far. 18 points on the board already, and you're looking really hopeful. I would think, like most Fulham fans, your first thought was, let's get over the 20-point mark by Christmas. And we're up to 18 already, so things looking good. Let's hope we can get a home win here when we take on Wolves. Join myself and Jamie for that. Enjoy the week in between, and the week off, or the weekend off next weekend. As I say, join myself and Jamie on the 23rd. But for now, as always, thanks for your support. Thanks for being with us on Fulham Live on FFC TV, and wherever you've joined us from around the world. To all you Fulham fans on Remembrance Sunday, whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night, God bless.